MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. The Dodgers are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Drew Smyly is on the mound for the Giants in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Here's Mookie Betts. He will lead this one off today.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them, show up to the yard today, looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. 1-1. Misses for the second ball. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So digging in now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Smyly, it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. There is Crawford. One there to belt for the twin killing. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The windup and the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Fouled off. Fastball well outside.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to...
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, and it's gone into the arcade section. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
At the plate now, Kike Hernandez. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
2-0.
3-0 now. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Now batting, Corey Seager. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and no strikes.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. That evens it up 1-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
At the plate, Chris Taylor, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting it.
So here's Austin Barnes. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Dodgers lead this one 5-0. David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Stepping in, Wilmer Flores. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. He's hitting over 350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Pence has a .280 batting average. And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here, 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Giants down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Into the box now, David Price. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Back goes Yastrzemski. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. A 1 pitch on its way. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Skied into straightaway right. Pence has a read on it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Stepping into the box, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pollock is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Mike Yastrzemski, and his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
0-1 the count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting fifth.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. One out, nobody on. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
The 1-2. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Bases are empty, one man out. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts and all.
Price into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Lifetime versus David Price. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Two balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Pitch popped up. Barnes is there. And that's the 3rd out. Giants are down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Riding in once again, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Now the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
And they start the 3rd inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
So here's Cody Bellinger as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Nobody out, runner on first. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
All even now, 2-2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
3 balls. Strike.
Kike Hernandez waits on deck. A runner at first with no outs here. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Another full count offering on its way. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get.
Hernandez.
Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Logan Webb is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Logan Webb.
Kike Hernandez will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a ground ball to third. A tag for 1, on to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, that's a ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Pence to the track, to the wall, up into the arcade and out of here. So it's a 2-run homer for Corey Seager. Second home run early in the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
So now to the plate, Chris Taylor. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Pence, and he makes the catch in the corner. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Giants nothing. Here's Buster Posey now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Price ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the third pitch.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Look here.
He gets him on his heels with strike one, up against the ropes with strike two, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. And he struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
In now, Logan Webb. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. In there, and it's even at 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. Next up for Los Angeles, Austin Barnes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
At third, Longoria. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next to the Dodgers, the pitcher, David Price.
Stepping into the box, David Price. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 7 runs, just 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count of 0-2, and D-Rose still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toehold there, Dan. He seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
Slater is there, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Standing in, A.J. Pollock. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Pence has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for L.A., but they're still in control, 7-0. Stepping up to the plate, Wilmer Flores. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now the first pitch here from Price. The pitch.
No.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Now Price is 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taylor is there. He's got it 1 away.
The center fielder, number 13, Austin Slater.
Now to the plate, Austin Slater. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
So striding forward now, Hunter Pence. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the first pitch to him. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Giants down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Digging in, Justin Turner. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Justin Turner.
First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. No one out with a runner at second. Outside, 3-0 now. Popped him up. Belt in foul ground. 1 away.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Digging in once again, Kike Hernandez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Sean Anderson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
The batter,
here's Corey Seager.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in, Chris Taylor. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Yastrzemski, and it's gone as they add still another. Chris Taylor with a solo shot. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. As he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a pitch swung on and hit on the ground to Longoria at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Mike Yastrzemski.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Mike Yastrzemski is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, you could tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Evan Longoria. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Turner's got it. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Price gets his sign. First pitch on the way. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, David Price. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Standing in now, Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In the air out toward right field. Pence has a read on it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Next for the Dodgers, A.J. Pollock. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
So striding in, Brandon Belt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the first pitch here from Price. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Solano is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Pollock. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Price pauses. Here's the first pitch. And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ball game. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Taylor, and bye-bye. That one's gone into the bleachers. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
That swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Austin Ryder.
At the plate now, Austin Slater. No balls and a strike to count. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Bye bye baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Giants 2. Arlene Garcia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in, Justin Turner. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
1 gone now in the LA 7th, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Standing in, Kike Hernandez. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike, 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Pence is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Last half of the 7th here, stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Pence. He went down on strikes last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Scott Alexander gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Alexander is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Up next to the Giants, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and standing in here, the veteran third baseman Evan Longoria. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Count still at 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Giants down in order, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Here's Corey Seager. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
To the plate now, Chris Taylor. as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 0-1 pitch.
Oh. Ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And the catcher, Austin Barnes, will dig into bat next. First pitch of the at-bat. Softly hit to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Striding in, Scott Alexander, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch.
Oh.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
From the belt, the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Brandon Crawford digging in next. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
First pitch on its way. Now a hard liner toward short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
At the plate, Buster Posey. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Brandon Belt, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 0-2 once more. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls. And on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout. So that's a nice piece of hitting.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Called strike 2. First and second now, 1 man out. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Pollock comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2.
Now back, second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Wilmer Flores. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it. And the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Jondo Gustave enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Off for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Hard liner toward short, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Line drive to center field. Slater is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
So coming to the plate, Justin Turner, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. He's set, and the pitch. A 1 pitch on its way.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Again, a 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To Crawford for 1. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Giants 2. Joe Kelly will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
Striding into the box, Austin Slater starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Ready with the 0-2. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Taylor at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter. 10.
Now at the plate, Hunter Pence. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Whew, Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 0-1 delivery. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
In now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Catch is made, and the Dodgers will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
10-2 the final in this game. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. David Price earns the win, his second, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Drew Smyly struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 10 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Giants, 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is David Price. His record is now 2-0. The loss goes to Drew Smyly. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please drive home safely.